Taking on Lamar Jackson.
From the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium. The other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as they're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this. Best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no run back. Drive. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
First carry now for Gus Edwards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Now a handoff. Edwards. Defensively thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
First down.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Edwards. Flashed the stick skills on that run, but then stopped shy of the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete.
Prescott's pass. Thrown away, and
now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Now a dump off here complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Derek.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
third down. Jackson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taken from just outside the 30. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
4 yards the pickup, first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
35-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And right side, Henry. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
18-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Bucs.